Hello guys, welcome everyone. Okay, let me check everything is correct or not. Hello guys, if you're watching, please comment so that we know that this life is going smoothly. Yes, the life is going smoothly. Okay, no viewers yet. Yes, we got one viewer. Hello, please say hi to us if you're watching. Hello everyone. Hi, hello guys. Yes, we got many replies from people. Hi, Kumuda. Hello, thank you for joining us today. It's been a pleasure. So today we have one interesting person who going to share her experience. I had a pre-interview with her just now. It was really amazing experience of how she handled a business and also how she's managing a two hyperactive kids which have two different personalities. Is very nice. So okay, if you're watching, please do comment. We have a lot of people saying hi. Hi, yes, I will bring in Kalayaka in a while at 8 o'clock, 3 more minutes. So let me give a brief introduction about what is this live session is all about and who is our guest speaker today. So this live session and this live session today is brought to you by ET Ideas. ET Ideas is a social business incubator where we focus on developing entrepreneurs to step out of the system to solve world problems collectively and selflessly at the root cause. We also guide people on how they can do better at their working world, do achieve their goals in terms of their happiness, health, and wealth. So that is what ETIDS has been doing so far, and we have been doing this since 2008, and we have developed around 31 companies so far in various different fields. So we have 43 associates, 31 companies so far, and I'm very proud to say Kala is one of the ETIDS associates who it has been guiding for almost like 1 year plus. So Kalai is a founder and the CEO of Precious 30 Days. Many of you guys are watching live from Precious 30 Days now. So thank you guys for all watching. Precious 30 Days is a postnatal and postnatal care and product company where they do confinement services for the newborn baby and mothers. Kalai has been personally running this business for the past 10 years. That's a lot of time. So she just joined this, she just started this business and she will share how did she start the business. I think that's very interesting. She started this business as a one person. Now she has around 15 people, 15 staff under her. I wouldn't say staff, they are more like family to her. So 15 staff that is handling this amazing company, and they have 9 branches. So without any further ado, let's welcome Kalai into our live session. So hi Kalai.
Hi, Steven. How are you?
Yes, hi. I am doing great. Can you guys see us? If you guys, there are a lot of people already saying hi, hi, bro. Oh, no, I think the bro is for me. We have people already saying hi, Carl, all the best,
Thank you.
hi, and everything. I think they are your friends and
Mm.
fans. So thank you guys. Thank you everyone for watching. Very nice to have you all. So I think Kaleka, I already give a nice introduction to you. So maybe you want to introduce yourself, who you are, what you do, and everything.
Okay. Okay. Of course, you already told my name, but anyway, I'm Kalaivani Rajeswaran, Kalaivani Rajeswaran, and I run a postnatal business for past 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I've shared this opportunity with many other women who really need an extra income apart from like taking care of their family. So yeah, this whole thing started with me being helpless during my personal confinement time. So I had I born from a Bidan Kampung family. My grandmother is a Bidan Kampung. I have aunties who can do this, but in a very traditional way.
Mm.
So I had lack of help for my second confinement. So yes, my auntie taught me a lot of things. She used to share a lot of things through the phone. My late auntie actually, I really owe her a lot. Her name is Dhanalakshmi. So so she actually guided me a lot, but I was more interested in that modern way of doing
Okay.
postnatal. So
Okay.
attracted
That's very
more on that
nice.
evidence base. So from there, I developed whatever I'm doing now.
Okay, okay, very nice. Okay, maybe we can go out with the first question that I have for today, because this business is not it's not a conventional business that many people start. It's something very very unique and required a lot of skills to run this business.
Mm.
And how did you get this idea? I think you already said you already, born in a family where there is your grandmother is a bidan and everything, so it runs in the family. But how did you have this idea to start this as a business?
Hmm. It basically started with the product. I started with the product
Mhm.
because once my auntie taught me how to do, so I started with my product for myself, and slowly many people start asking me like, okay, can you do this product or not? Like it's basically product to use for postnatal.
Okay.
So I started like that and then slowly developed to service. In 2015, before that I got no FB and all that, but thanks to my
Mm.
sister Prem, so she actually created the whole Facebook thing all for me. So she asked me to post my product and all that. So I had a lot of people buying my product. And
So
then from
from
there, yeah.
go ahead, go ahead.
So from there, then 2015, I had opportunity to serve a mother actually. Was my neighbor's friend niece. So they were asking me to do this. They bought the product, but they didn't have anybody to help them. So they were like, she was like
Mm-hmm.
forcing me. So being obligated to that auntie, I started the postnatal care for her niece. But when I started to do for a stranger, I actually didn't want because I don't know that girl. I only know the auntie. So I get my company registered because first time doing for a stranger, I didn't want to go and simply put my leg in, and I did
Mm-hmm.
like what I learned, like more on evidence based that kind of thing. So I did like that, and she recovered very well.
Okay.
So that's from there on till today. I never stopped doing postnatal.
Okay. Before this starting this business, you are actually a tuition teacher, teaching
Yeah.
kids how to
Mm.
normal tuition and everything. And
Yeah.
you got when you got this idea to do the products and everything when you have the second baby, right?
Yes. Mm.
Okay. Okay.
13 years
So
ago. Mm.
13 years ago. Oh, she's 13 years old now. Okay,
Mm.
interesting. So when the baby is formed, when the baby is there, you wanted to do the product by yourself, and suddenly that's become a business idea that you started, and now you have grown until like 9 branches that you have.
Yeah.
So very
Never
nice
thought at the
because
time.
yes, very nice. I think most of the people want to start business out there and everything, and they look for what they can do, what they can sell, and everything. Before I think besides looking at outside, probably you need to look at inside what you are good at, what's the skills that you have. I think that's what you did, and that's why since you have the passion for it, you can grow it to a huge business right now.
Yeah.
So very nice
Actually, you
actually.
can look around you and find out the needs. If you have this need, definitely there are also another person have the need. So that can become a business actually. You don't have to
Very
think
nice.
like a big millionaire business. Just look around you and there is a need for you, there's need for others as well.
Nice. We have Prem here said hello. Hi Prem.
Hello.
Okay, so I think we can ask the main question that many people are watching us today. They want to hear this from you. You have two kids, and you told me that these two kids are two different opposite. One is super quiet, one is super active. So,
Mm.
and you beside that, you also runs a business with 9 branch and 15 staffs with you. How did you give your best in both? How did you manage your time? Can share about this to us.
Okay, actually, balancing is our topic today, right? Balancing business and
Hmm.
being parent. Actually, if you see that balancing being very truthful is very difficult to balance the both because you need to give 100% as a parent. You also need to give 100% if you really want your business to be a success. So,
True.
how do you give 200 here, 100 here, 100 at a time? It's very difficult, right? So you need to decide, like for myself, my personal experience, before I know et ideas and I know about SIP and all those things, I'm like for a while I'm with my family with my kids, and then I become like hair warrior because I'm not giving much importance to my business. I get confused myself, and then I start get irritated. I feel like I'm not spending more time on my passion. It's the other way around. When I do concentrate more on my business, and then I feel like I failed as mom and things like that. So it's basically it's knowing what make you comfort, your comfort level. I will say normally, do what is your comfort level. So for me, it's like I can go on for 2 days. Like if I'm extremely doing very busy in my business, only I know I can only do this for 2 days. After that, I need to sit down and speak to my kids or spend some time with them, maybe makan makan with them, and then ask about them and things like that. Otherwise, if I continue forcing myself doing my business like in that more than 2 days, like 100%, what will happen is I will not respond to my customers. I will start reacting. I'll get so irritated because back of mind I have this thing that my kids are waiting for me. I never do my part as mom. So it's vice versa. When I like be too long, not concentrating on my kids, on my business, I also be like that. I get so irritated because I feel like I'm not justifying my business and things like that. So I have this 2 day thing. Extremely busy only can last for 2 days, and I have my time limit. After
Mm.
11:30, I don't reply any WhatsApp.
Okay.
So yeah, so you
Mm.
have to have your comfort level. You must set, you must identify this one happened. I could identify this using my SIP.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any examples of you burst out with your customers, or you couldn't spend time with your kids and you burst out? Anything like that?
Sometimes being in postnatal business, right? This is always an emergency, emergency delivery. It's always kind of emergency, and mothers need us also equally, like as your family, they also need you, and especially like first time mothers, they don't know what to do. They are solely depending on you. So I used to receive message like at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, like a baby delivered ready. They
Oh,
just call me to say that they delivered kind of thing. So sometimes, yeah, but then last time I used to react so much. Now I don't react. It's up to me whether I want to reply to this call or not, right? Everything I believe that has the time. Basically, it's just they want to share their story or they want to say anything, but their problem can wait till the next day morning, definitely.
okay.
So yeah, I don't really react to my customers. Most of the time my husband become my punch bag. I used to cry to him. And I used to like let out all these things, what is this? I like no life like that, that kind of thing. But
Okay.
equally they all need us lah. I mean, like if you plan your things properly, it's
Mm.
manageable.
Okay, okay. So that's how you were like before ET ideas, and you know about
Correct.
SIP, like how you manage
Mm.
your emotion and everything. You try to focus on your business, then you feel guilty that you didn't spend time with your kids.
Mm.
Then
Mm.
after that you stop for a while, you go spend time with your kids, then you feel guilty that your business is not doing so well, and then you
Mm.
start to
Mm.
react to your customers, which is a bad name for you. So what you did
Mm.
is find a comfort level that you
Yeah.
are okay to spend this much of time for your business, this much of time for your kids.
Yes.
So you manage it properly. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Very nice sharing, because I'm also doing few things to few things now and finding it difficult to balance it out and everything. So finding your comfort level, okay, that's interesting. Can share a little bit about your kids? We know about your business. How is your kids at home? Like, how are they? What are they doing? How old are they?
I have two teenagers at home. They are 14 and 13.
I
So,
okay.
uh, if parents were watching, if you think that your baby taking so much of time, like I feel like if you have a teenager, you need to give more time. The bigger the kids grow, the bigger challenge you will feel, you will face actually. It's
Okay,
nothing like, okay, your
okay,
kids grow ready, you're fine. It's nothing like that. The challenges is even bigger. They, as a teenagers, they need me more. They need a friend basically. And now during this MCO, they cannot meet their friends. There's no letting out space for them. They're always confined at home. So I'm actually trying to balance their emotion here, and then trying to. It is not easy because they're two different characters. Their needs are very different. I have a son who are like very patient, quiet, and yeah, he's more like his dad. I have a daughter who are more hyper and she's always on her top of her energy. So it's a two different character you need to So here I cannot judge. I cannot like put them into one box and say that you both born for us. You must be same. Cannot, So you have to identify your kid and do what you're supposed to do as mom.
Okay, okay, interesting. You cannot keep the kids in the same box because they are two different characters. Treat them like an adults as well. Very
Yeah.
interesting sharing. If those of you who are watching, if you have any questions regarding parenting, how to manage your business and everything, please do ask us in the comment section. We will ask our guest speaker today, Kalai. I told her that we will be having a lot of questions, so please do ask some questions if you want. Also, do share out the session with others. Maybe there are other people who missed out the session. They wanted to know about these and everything. So, yep. Okay, so you say that you have two different kids and two different needs for them, and you need to take care of them and everything. Have you like anytime bring your kids to your business?
Yes, they used to come with me when school holidays. So they get like it's like summer job like that. They used to come. Uh, so they used to assist me. So they get paid. Yeah, like
Okay, okay,
my son used to help the dad to cook uh, the confinement meal, arrange and everything. Yeah, and then when I started this business, my daughter was only 1 year, standard one. Sorry, she was 7 years old, and I didn't have much help around the house to do the business and take care of her. So I used to take her with me. I used to tell the customers that I'm bringing my daughter, so I'll just keep her with me and I keep her in the car. I feed her. She changed her uniform, school uniform, all in the car. So I used to get these curtains from Daiso and cover the car and feed her and things like that. So yeah, the journey goes on. So I used to keep them with me, so they know that the struggle. They know. They also know that the parents are not going to give up giving any
mm, mm,
excuses.
mm.
Yeah.
Okay,
So it was tough, but then I'm glad that I didn't give up because I was very determined to do this business. Uh, I also had this. I also feel like sometimes I'm a bad mom, like keeping my daughter in the car and feeding and things like that. But it also has taught me for not giving up, giving them as a reason. Because next time I don't want my children to also come up to me and say giving reasons for not achieving their goals. Because basically children learn from experience or whatever they watch. It's not they're not taking your advice. They will never take your advice. They actually see and adopt and represent, like they are just like mirror. So they are very strong now. They are very focused on their goal. They also can balance their things with so many things, school, ascendance, a lot of things they can balance. I think this is what I think me and my husband had showed them. No reason, excuse given to achieve
okay,
your goals.
okay. Very nice. Hi, EJ. Thank you for joining us. Thank you guys for all joining us today. If you have any questions regarding managing your kids and also your business, please do ask us. We will ask our guest speaker today. So, very nice sharing, Kali. Like being truthful to your kid. That is very nice. We have a nice comment here. True, great mom giving a best. Well done, living by example. So EJ, thank you EJ for the nice comment. So actually, before this session, right? Not before the session. Yesterday, I was watching an interesting movie. It's suggested by one of my mentor. It's called the movie called The Click. If you guys want to watch, go and watch. It's on Netflix. When I watched the movie, right, it's like there is a couple, husband and wife, and they got two kids. Okay, and this wife is a housewife, so the husband is working every day to he's literally working 24/7, and his reason why he's working is he wanted to give a nice life to the kid, and that's why he's working. And because of that, he don't have time to spend for the kids. The kids want to play with him, he don't have the time. He want to bring them for camping, he's promised everything, but then the boss will say something, you need to go for that and everything. So he missed a lot of time spending with the kids because he's at work. And I think it's happened in a lot of families, even my family. I'm not a father yet, so I don't even have I haven't married yet. But my sister and husband, my sister is a housewife, and husband literally works every day to do two jobs, something like that, to bring money and everything, and he cannot manage his time. He cannot really spend time with the kids. So now the kids only think of him as a father who comes every now and then they scared of him and everything. So what do you say about these things? How can this thing can be prevented or something?
Okay, we were like this many years ago, but my husband was a project. He was dealing a lot of projects, so he was like very busy. So at one point of life, we took a drastic decision. He took a drastic decision to just stop all his work and then focus more on the family. We had very minimum income, but what he used to say is like, you decide what, you just live your life for what you need, not what you want. So many times, being the parents who are like very busy, actually if you just check and see, probably they are working towards what they want, it's not what they need. As a human being, right? uh, your need is your basic needs as a human being is very simple: shelter, food, and then certain things, just a few things only. But then most of the time we work for what we want. This is where you get trapped. Like whatever you want, the list will not end.
True.
It will never end. From one house to another, bigger house, bigger house, bigger house. So you'll be keep going like this. If you ask your kids and family, maybe they don't want that. It's just your assumption. So I learned this from my husband. Like, work towards what you need, not what you want, because whatever you want never ends.
Okay. True. Makes a lot of sense. I got speechless for a while. Okay. Very nice sharing. Okay, if you guys have any questions, please do ask. Yes, somebody says, Reish Pancha shade. Wow, great sis. Yes. So thank you for your comment, Miss Reish Pancha. Okay, so you mentioned something about SIEP and how did you handle your business and everything, right? Like, can you give a quick example of how did you manage your business, or how did you handle your business yourself and everything before you know about SIP, and how did you know, like, how did you change the way that you are thinking, the way you run business after you know about SIP and everything?
Last time before I learn about SIP and all that, if my customer react, I will double react. You know, if they think that they have like issues, okay, like let's say like example, like lactation issues and things like that, like breastfeeding issues, I also will be like reacting with them together. So now it's much more easier to manage because you learn the technique of like, you breathe and things like that, so you focus more on solutions and things like that. So I actually tell them, I do first, and then I also tell them, okay, let's sit down, okay, relax, breathe, let's see what solution we have. It's not like together, dancing to the tune, you also react, and then mentally, whether physically tired or not, I used to be mentally very tired. I used to have like a
Okay.
lot of headache, so drain out energy because you are solving people's problems, you see, like every day you are listening to a lot of things, and you also have not only your customers, you have your team. My team,
Mm-hmm.
all my team, they are all mothers as well. They also have their own issues where they face in the house, and I will be the person that for them to share their story, like a sister, like that for them. So sometimes I also have a bad day, but sometimes they will call and like tell me that, Akka, I'm having bad day. You cannot be like telling them that, I also had a bad day, that kind of thing. So this method of SIEP and then breathing and all this really made me more calm, so I can focus on my end goal solution and also lead the mothers there to a very uh, seeing in solving problems. It's not like being so much in the problem. Yeah. Thanks to ET
Okay.
ideas.
I think to simply put it out, you learn to handle yourself better.
Correct.
Learn to handle yourself, your emotion, your mental ability, everything better, and because of that you're able to see clearly the solutions, the
Yeah.
opportunities that is already there and everything. And I also realize your daughter Bianca is also the event organizer for your trainings and all, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, okay, can tell about that. How old is
Actually,
she now?
she's 13 now. She has, I think she
Okay.
already organized like three classes. Because she had this opportunity to organize a conference with ascendants. She was one
Mm.
of ascendants participant, and then she had this opportunity to organize ascendants conference. That was like 400 participants or 200. I'm not mistaken. Like 1 year ago, right? 2 years ago. Okay, the first
400
conference,
participants.
400. Yeah, 400 participants. So after that, she came to me, and when I was like already organizing for my class, then she came and told me that can I be in your team to organize the class? So I was like, what you want to do? Because for me, it's like you're only 13. Like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I mean, like, what much you can help? So she just told me, like, uh, how many participants you having? My one is the max will go to 17. The less is 10. Mostly it's like 17 participants. So she told me that you only got 17 participants. I did a conference for 400 students. So I was
Okay.
like, I was like speechless. It makes sense because I was there seeing how they were doing things. So then, since then, so actually, I have a sister who most of the time my sister Prem organizes my events. So I told my sister, you know what, she wants to be, just give her the opportunity because this is what she told me.
Mm.
So my sister like okay took her in, but ever since then she has changed a lot of things in our way of organizing the class because we don't really like super organized. We like we have our name list, but then from the food, from the caterers numbers, and then like groups and things like that. We had WhatsApp group, but not so thick. Everything is like properly arranged. But since the day she came in, it's like more organized and to be very truthful, we actually like me and my sister do a lot of things before she noticed because we don't want her to question us. She's very strict.
Okay.
she's she's like very strict. So she would like make sure that when the date comes, she don't like seeing me like talking over the phone. Like sometimes you just talk to your friend or anything like that. She'll be asking me, "You are wasting your energy. Why don't you focus back on your class?" That kind of
Oh,
thing.
okay.
Why are you wasting time? Focus back on your class and things like that. And then even my sister will be like so freak out, afraid of her, very difficult to answer a question. She'll be like everything like so like very well organized. So this is all like she learned from ascendant. So yeah,
Very
so that's
nice.
my daughter.
Okay, we have one question. Let's see. As a mother, how did you gain your energy every day to handle your business and kids? What will be the best advice for mother who need energy to continue? That is a very very nice question. Maybe you can answer it and then we can wrap up today's session.
Yeah. Actually, this one I would like to go back to my mentor. Always tell me that basically we all have energy, but we like to waste it by like gossiping, focusing so much on our problems, and then not focusing on our goals. Like this is the way you waste energy. Beginning, I also didn't know. Oh, all this can really drain us out. I also don't know. So after like my mentor told me actually you have a lot of energy but you just waste with that. So if you check out and see, surely you will be doing a lot of other things which is not related to your goal, which is also drain out your energy. So that's the thing. You get your energy when you focus on your, so whatever not contributing to your goals, do not give importance so you don't waste your energy.
Ouch. Okay. Okay. Very nice. I used to say I got no time, but now you tell us nice something. Okay. Okay. We have a nice comment here. It's nice to hear that you trust the trust and the trust that you give to your kids real life experience. I think that's very nice because most of the time we don't really involve kids in our business or something, and we also don't share much things about our work struggles or business struggles to our kids, but we expect them to share all the things with us, and at the end they don't want to share. Like what you say just now, they learn from experience, they don't take your advice. Like when you be truthful and tell them, involve them as a treat them as an adult and involve them in your business, in your work, or something, even share with them something that's happening, being truthfully sharing with them, they will do the same thing to you. They will share
Yeah.
about their school life and everything to you. That's a very nice example. I think bringing your kid into your business actually improve your business, right? Like,
Yeah.
she now she's managing the event or
Mhm.
organizingly, everything perfectly and everything. That's very nice. Okay, anything you want to
Because they
say?
have
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah.
a different mentality, right? I mean, like they're younger than us. Their perspective of like seeing things is very different. We just have to trust them. They will do better. Then like sharing your things. Mostly parents, right? I'm also like we also had this thing like, okay, you must not let your kids know your struggle. This is parents psychology normally. But end of the day, we also when they don't understand our hardship, we also intend to complain that, okay, you don't understand what I go through. Even but actually you don't even share with them, so you expect them to automatically understand. Normal parents dialogue like, as once a kid grow up, right, they will tell that, you know how difficult I went through all this to raise you. But did you share
Okay.
with them? Did you let them see? No, we did not. We put them in a very nice glass jar, nicely protect them. You give them everything. They don't see your struggle. So when they don't see, they also don't learn.
Very nice. I think we can wrap up the session with that. How to manage your business and your kid together, find the comfort level. Find how long you can focus on your business without worrying that you're not spending time with your kid. And then spend time with your kid. Find the time where, like, you won't worry that I'm spending too much time with my kids, or and I don't want to go to my business. So find the comfort level where you can give your best at both. I think that's the best advice. This is something that's little things that Kalai shared today is very nice. I think thank you, Kalai, for that. She's going to share a lot of things about how she is handling the parenting, how she's doing the business together in the Dare to Live conference. And I think particularly Kalai's session, she's another guest speaker together with her is her daughter Bianca. So they both going to do this session together about parenting. So I don't know how I'm really waiting for that session in the conference, because parents have a lot of things about kids, and kids have a lot of perception about parents. And when you bring them together in the screen, ask them to share to people, I don't know how it's going to be, but I think it will be very, very nice sharing. So thank you, Kalei. And Kalei will be sharing a lot of things in the Dare to Live conference. Beside her, we have 25 speakers speaking in the conference, where they'll be going to share about what is SIP and how did they have applied SIP in different aspects of her life. Kalei will be sharing how she applied SIP in terms of parenting, and we have many other guest speakers going to talk about how did they have applied SIP in terms of handling their emotions, their relationship, their wealth management, their health. How did they have developed their business by using SIEP? How did they did very, very well in their career by getting so many promotions, increments, and everything by using SIEP and everything. So if you guys are watching today, if you want to know what is SIEP, how to develop your business, your career, and everything, please do join the conference, because the conference is 650 ringgit, which is 650 ringgit. It's happening on March 13 and 14. But we have a special promo price that has been going right now, which is only 150 ringgit only. So 2 days conference for 100 ringgit, 150 ringgit for 25 speakers. It's a really good deal. So do join us and learn how we apply SIP and be successful in our career. So thank you guys for joining. Thank you, Kalai. Thank you very
Thank you for
much.
having me. Thank you everybody
Yes,
for watching.
yes, very nice talking to you. You have a lot of fans. People are saying thank you, thank you, thank you, a nice session and everything. Okay, I think that's all. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye,
See you
Steven. Bye.
guys again in another live session. Bye.